Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the mutual energy that you and your significant other, your partner, your connection, your soulmate, your twin flame, however you may title your partnership here today. And I'm also going to shuffle live with these two decks to find out what potential blessings may be coming in your direction starting mid-August, which is August 15th, all the way through the end of August, which is August 31st. Now, all the signs are welcomed because this is not a specific sign, but whatever comes up, of course, you know that I will channel anything that comes through and everything that comes through. Now let's take a look at the preliminary groups here. And of course, no worries because I will do live shuffle in regards to potential blessings that are coming your way. But the ones that are here are focusing more on the potential mutual energy right now that you may be experiencing within your partnership. So again, mutual, that is you and the other person in this connection or partnership. So group number one is represented by three things. Number one is represented by the number one. For others of you who are more attuned to crystals, is represented by the FADEN crystal. And for those of you that are more in tune with charms, this is represented by the fairy Crescent Waning moon charm. Next is group number two. Group number two, of course, the number two here for group number two. In regards to crystals, we have the moss agate crystal. And in regards to charms, is represented by the palm tree. Group number three, of course, group number three is the number, and it's represented by the rainbow fluorite, as well as represented by the Cancer charm, as well as the Waning crescent moon. Now, all I will ask for you to do is just put a pause on this, align yourself with your inner oracle, and allow your intuition to guide you to which group or groups you are intuitively called to choose. Then take a look down below in the description box and click that timestamp to your designated pile, and I will see you there. Hi, group number one. Group number one, you selected the group represented by the FADEN quartz crystal, as well as the Crescent Waning moon. Okay? So what I'm getting here with the Crescent Waning moon here is the sense of introspection. For others of you, I'm getting the sense that this mutual energy here is that this is what this pile is representing right now. And then, of course, later I'm going to channel more messages here in regards to the potential blessings that are coming your way between August 15th and August, the ending of August. Is what I'm feeling here, that there's a sense of like whatever wishing upon a star type of energy here. There could be here some type of like wanting to accomplish something together as a couple, or there's the sense of like wishing, yearning, or hoping for something here. We'll see how that may fit into the rest of your reading, but for now, let's take a look at the cards that you selected. You have romance, determination. It says perseverance leads to fortune. Heartbroken. Decrease, in regards to the energy of like decline, cutting back, letting go. Resourceful here also. You have spoiling you. You have differences. And looking you up, which is focusing more on researching, studying, getting more information here. All right, so how this is coming across, now again, it could be in any area within your connection, okay? And how this is coming across is that there's definitely here some type of, romance in the mix, right? So there's this sense of attraction, there's this sense of having this sense of unity, this intertwining of energies between the both of you. But there may be moments here in the month of August where there have been some type of differences, like one person seeing something from one angle, another person seeing something from another angle here. And it's coming across as something having to do with either a dream, a project, a goal here that both of you want to attain together. Now, in some cases here, this may come across as one person trying to fulfill something in their, in their career, another person doing something else in this, in their career or in another sector. But because this is a mutual energy, this is talking about how those individual spheres is in a way connecting mutually within this connection, right? How is it impacting your connection? For some of you here, there seems to be here, again, it's coming again as either a project or a goal, but there's like one person who may be seeing something from another point of view, and another person either looking up or researching here, especially with this card here that says looking you up. I don't feel that they're looking you up per se, but I do feel here that there could be here some energy in regards to someone getting more research, studying something a little bit deeper here in regards to a goal, in regards to getting something accomplished or done. I do feel that there have been moments here in the month of August in this mutual connection where there may have been the sense of sadness, the sense of kind of like feeling lost within either the connection or within something that both of you want to accomplish together as a couple, okay? So there's this feeling here of either one person feeling not heard by the other, or this feeling here of, just feeling a little out of sorts or feeling a little lost because there's a sense of like, which resources do we need to look, to study, to focus on in order to get to whatever goal, or whatever the mutual goal here is within this connection, whether that is commitment, whether that's more romance, whether that's something related to career, whether it's something connected to, to just gathering the tenacity, the determination, and the strength to persevere over any challenge or obstacle or delays that you may be encountering right now at this moment in time within your connection, okay? Now, what I'm getting here, especially with this difference card, is yes, we have one white cat and one black cat. Even though there may be different colors here, okay, their fur may be of different colors, there's a feeling here that at the end of the day, they're still cats. Same thing here with this fruit. In the illustration here, there's an apple and there's an orange. Even though they may be different types of fruit, at the end of the day, we're looking at the similarity. So no matter how this may come across or may resonate right now at this moment in time in regards to your connection, there's this sense of, instead of looking at things from we are far apart in something, kind of look at what the similarities within those differences may be. Because there may be here the sense of, the more that you let go of looking at the stark differences and the more you unite or come closer into looking at what is the end goal, what is at the end of the tunnel, what is it that both of you want to accomplish. And some of you may be accomplishing or wanting to accomplish here something that may have been here for quite some time, because this person is looking here towards my past or recent past. And what I'm getting here for some of you is that within whatever this may be, whatever energy here could be coming through in regards to, maybe even some of you may be separated as far as long distance connection. So for some of you, you may be in a long distance connection here, because this heartbroken does have this energy here of separation. Okay. And of course, I feel that that's not for all of you, but that could be here for some of you here. But within this connection, at the end of the day, there are two people here who are very much focused on ensuring that the attraction, the magnetism, the love, the care, the compassion, the romance is still alive, no matter of what may be happening here on a day-to-day basis, or whatever may be happening here in regards to either reaching a goal or finally getting or pushing something into fruition, like growth here. Okay. So there's this sense of, there's the sense here of less is more, because you do have here where it says decrease. And what's coming across here energetically, and especially the fact that it came right after heartbroken, the more that you lessen this friction, the more that you focus on the romance, the determination, the understanding that anything and everything can be overcome, as long as both of you are looking at more of the similarities rather than the differences here. There's the sense here of something coming to fruition. Is just maybe taking a little while here. Okay, there may be some changes going on, or maybe unexpected changes that may have occurred or may occur here within the month of August. There could be just these planetary shifts that are, kind of impacting either one or both of your personalities here, okay? And that is coming through, of course, with the number here, 41. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So that kind of change. But regardless, there's an everlasting type of love and connection here, regardless of what ups and downs you may be experiencing. And I'm getting that here with the number 8 in the romance, because I'm getting that as the infinity symbol, as in no matter what may come, whatever situation both of you need to research, whatever situation both of you need to look into further and study and figure out and be resourceful and make sacrifices here for each other in order for something to get accomplished. I feel that that energy here is there at the center core of this connection. Let's take a look at this card here, which was part of your preliminary cards, and it says, spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need and want. You deserve nothing less. And again, I'm getting here that some of you may be experiencing this energy here in the month of August mutually here. And there is this sense of wanting to be able to fulfill each other's needs, whether this may be in areas of your commitment, your love, desire, passion, and others of you, this may be connected to a project, to some type of goal that both of you want to reach. It's coming across here as anything is possible, as long as both of you are looking more at the similarities rather than the differences. By the way, you do have the number 9 here as well. So you have the number 8, the number 41, which when we reduce that is the number 5. And we also have here the number 9, which is the number 36. 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. Okay, so for some of you, these numbers may resonate in some way, shape, or form. Let's take a look at the potential blessings here that may be coming in your direction here for the last 2 weeks of August. Okay, so let's take a look here at what potential blessings this group number 1 may be coming their way. What beautiful blessings are coming in the way here? Which blessings are underway for the both of you in this connection? And group number 1, you have contract. Remember that I was talking about here some type of project. For some of you here, it's coming across as some type of negotiation. Exactly what I just said. This was just validation confirmation. Remember that I was talking about earlier the sense of using your resources, the senses of looking at things in regards to similarities rather than differences in order for both of you. By the way, you could tell Mercury is in retrograde. I'm tripping over my words in almost every reading that I've done so far, but you know, really taking a look at the similarities within the differences, either of opinion or a perspective that may be present here. If both of you are looking at something here in regards to coming to terms to an agreement or compromise here, this is coming across as a blessing in that area, being able to work together as a unit, as a team here, and be able to look at the pros and cons. And again, I said that earlier with the card here that says looking you up. It says researching, studying, studying you, or studying whatever it is that this project may be about, or this theme or topic may be about. And there's also here, it says getting info, getting information here. So again, weighing the pros and the cons of something here, and being honest about how you're also feeling here. Okay, I'm also getting here finding an even keel, or finding the balance here within your connection, meaning you know, sometimes there is a form of, you know, having to compromise, and in compromise there is or may be the potential for someone to have to sacrifice at that moment in time, right? And there are moments here where that type of energy will be, you know, on either end. You know, one person may need to sacrifice something right now at this moment in time. The other person may need to sacrifice a little bit more, all for the common goal and the common good within the relationship. You also have empowerment and anxiety. And anxiety is coming across, you know, especially with this heartbroken type of energy, okay? And for some of you, it may not be that you're heartbroken, but more so kind of like deeply hurt or saddened by the fact that, you know, underneath it all, you really want what's best in the relationship in whatever area this may be, but there may be a little bit of concerns or worry. Now, at the end of the day, we're looking at the center card here. This is talking about empowerment. So there's a sense here of the blessing of being enlightened, awakened, or seeing something from a different perspective, as long as both of you are doing it in a loving way, and understanding that at the end of the day, both of you are in it to win it together as a team. Last but not least, let's take a look at what other beautiful blessings are coming in your direction here in these last 2 weeks of August here. So what else is coming through? So the next set of numbers I have here, by the way, I do have an angel number here of 99. Anxiety is the number 18. And when we reduce that, you do have the number 9. So here you have the number 99 here. And although this may look like a 9 to you, if you're looking through this lens this way, if you look at it upside down, it would be the number 6. Okay, so I'm also getting the number 6 here. All right. So let's take a look here at what other potential blessings may be coming in your direction here in the month, or the last 2 weeks here of August. You have the 3 of Pentacles, exactly what I just said earlier. 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork, making the dream work by becoming a closer team, by working with each other, helping each other out here, supporting one another, being able to be each other's soundboard, being able to work together for the common good or for that common goal. 10 of Wands energy coming through as well. 10 of Wands energy, again, validation, confirmation of the message that came in earlier here of letting go the anxiety, or letting go of whatever may be burdening the heart or weighing on the heart here in regards to in regards to this connection right now at this moment in time. The 10 of Wands is the blessing of feeling relieved, being able to take off the burden. all right, to lighten the load here. And that may be because, again, it's clarifying this middle card here, which is empowerment. There's a sense of enlightenment here. There's a sense of either an aha moment or finding here the answers to something that either one of you or both of you have been looking for, okay, in regards to how to solve this either situation, circumstance, event, or just life's challenges in general. Last but not least, you do have the Queen of Cups. There is a sense here of emotional maturity coming in. There's also a sense of following your intuition. And whatever is going on here in regards to the blessing that's coming in, and it's beautiful because this one is actually, this Queen of Cups is actually clarifying this anxiety card, which is coming across that as long as both of you are working together in a loving environment, making sure that you still are taking the time to carve out time for romance, to really support each other, to spoil each other. And that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money, but really understand each other's love language and be able to somewhat sort of speak each other's love language so that the love that is being given or the love that's being shared is understood by both. So the Queen of Cups is all about compassion, nurturing, love, romance, but it's also about intuition. It's also about leaning in to that yin energy. And here you can see this person with this card with anxiety. And again, it's coming across here as long as there is this clear perspective and clear objective of being able to kind of move past whatever challenges or differences may be, as long as both of you have that type of energy towards each other and understand that there is a common and greater good here. There's a lot of love here to give and receive between the both of you. Group number 1, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hello, group number 2. Group number 2 is represented by the moss agate crystal, which you selected, as well as the palm tree here in group number 2. But before we jump into the preliminary cards, and of course, as I said in the introduction, I will be doing a live shuffle, so this reading may be a little longer than the usual. Just want to talk about here in regards to this palm tree. And I was getting 2 messages here with this charm. One of which, yes, it's a palm tree, and there's this sense of stability here being represented here by the palm tree. But another part, and even though it may not look like it, it's coming across as a bamboo tree. Okay. And what I kept hearing clairaudiently here in regards to the bamboo tree as the symbols coming to, to me clairvoyantly, is that there's this sense of being strong, yet being flexible here. And I don't know how that may connect to the rest of the reading that's coming out here for you, group number 2, but I wanted to at least mention that, at the start of your reading. The fact that this is the moss agate crystal here, there's a sense of grounding or a sense of stability again coming through in regards to this energy. All right, now we're going to see how this may intertwine with the rest of your reading here, okay? So this pile right here is your potential energy right now, the mutual energy between you and your significant other, partner, person here right now at this moment in time in the month of August. And then, of course, later on, we're going to take a look at potential blessings. You have guarded as the first card here, followed up by matter of the heart, align life's pathways through the heart. Interesting because the agate, the moss agate crystal is green, and green is the color of the energy center of the heart chakra. The snake, okay. And this may come up in multiple ways, but I'll see what comes through in a few minutes. But just let me finish here introducing all of the cards. You have modesty, confidence, bad reputation, something to say, and you're so smart. Okay. I'll read these later towards the ending of the mutual energy reading before I jump into the rest of the reading. But what I'm getting here so far here for some of you in this connection is that I'm getting two different energies here. I'm getting the very modest, humble type of energy, someone perhaps not saying something, sharing something that is felt near and dear to their heart. And another energy here coming across as something having to do with like the ego here. Okay. So the ego not allowing someone to move forward and move past something here. There could be here, whether it could be differences of opinion, or there's the sense here of the ego being at the forefront here in some capacity here. Okay. Now, for some of you here, you have here confidence. And although some of you may feel like, well, it's not really ego, it's just that, it's more of a sense of confidence here. There's a kind of part that's a little bit teetering here because there is something about being confident in, believing or knowing something or feeling kind of very secure in how it's coming across as feeling very secure, um, or very confident, but kind of showing its way in an either egocentric or self-centered type of energy. And again, this may not resonate for some of you, okay? But this is what's coming across here, especially here with the snake, okay? Now, the snake here, different meanings are coming through. There's a sense here of being able to molt or going through some type of transition or phase. Like maybe even there could be here signs of that type of self-centeredness or being too much in the ego. Okay, so kind of like leaning in too much into the ego, or seeming a little bit arrogant, and in a way trying to overcome that energy, or that self-sabotaging tactic of being a little bit too aloof, or seeming as if you're not you, but someone here, an individual here within the connection. It could be you, it could be your partner here, kind of like flexing the fact that they're intelligent here, or that they know better, or that this is the way to do something, or this is the opinion because this is just like the only way to see it, right? And so there's the sense here of some of you here that you could be going through that transition here, whether that be you or whether that be the other person. In regards to modesty here, there's a sense of that energy being present here. Either someone being a little bit too modest and not, stepping forward because they may be a little bit guarded or a little bit shy about something, or just not feel that they are an extrovert, or feel a little leery about sharing the vulnerabilities that they have connected to their perspective or to their heart's desire here. Okay, so, I'm getting the other end of the spectrum, someone being a little bit too humble, a little bit too far into modesty, and not really asserting themselves with a sense of confidence here. So this group is coming across as the case of both extremes. Now, some of you may resonate with the first part of the channeling that came through, which was the ego and shedding that, and kind of working on that as a couple right now at this moment in time. And some of you may resonate with the other part of it, which was the part here having to do with the being so modest here, and kind of guarding a perspective that really matters to you, okay, or matters to someone here, and not feeling as if they can either share too much of what they are thinking, because they either have this kind of notion where if I, you know, present something, I might come across as I'm like too smart or too intelligent about something here, right? So instead of showcasing their strengths, they may be in a way taking a step back, because there's a sense here of, again, being kind of shy about something or being a little bit guarded of something here. For others of you here, this bad reputation card is coming across, again, it's coming across very egotistical here, okay? And that's how it's coming across here. But there's also here something having to do with maybe someone's past, okay? Maybe someone not wanting to talk about something or share something here, because there is a negative connotation in the perspective of either someone's past or something here that may have occurred within this connection in the past or recent past. And there's this sense of this either fear or kind of jaded type of energy where someone here feels like something, maybe a misstep from the past, maybe a mistake, an error, a misjudgment here from the past is going to get resurfaced, or is going to resurface here within this connection here. So for some of you, it's coming across that that's why there's this sense of being a little bit too humble or being extra modest, because there's a part of you that feels or is afraid or concerned that this bad reputation, or not so much reputation, but this thing right here with this bad reputation card, this energy of, you know what, I've made some mistakes in the past and I feel that someone's going to bring that to light, right? Or that my partner's going to bring that to light in whatever is said here or whatever is discussed. So I might as well keep quiet, right? And not say anything, because I'm afraid here that either I'm going to get shut down or someone is going to mention something here from the past or recent past. It could be a past mistake. It could be something having to do with a prior relationship here. But one of you may already know what this may be. And there's a sense of, because you may have done this or that or the other in a past connection or in the past or recent past, there's a sense here of kind of like dimming your own light, because there's a sense here of, is that going to be put into the forefront? So the confidence may feel a little bit less than or a little bit lackluster here, okay? It says here, heart of the matter, align life's pathways through the heart. And I feel here that there is a heart-to-heart conversation here that either needs to come forward or needs to be brought to the table. For some of you, perhaps this conversation was had, and there may have been here a little bit of tension here that may have resurfaced or been, the light has been shed on something here in regards to whatever was discussed, okay? Let's take a look at what this says here. It says something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. So whether it is you, the person who picked this pile, or whether it's the person that is in this connection with you, there's this feeling as something, a conversation being had, a perspective being shared, something that may not be feeling quite right in your heart or in the other person's heart or mind or emotions here, that there's a concern or a sense of apprehension here in moving forward and really kind of getting to the heart of the matter, okay, to the heart of whatever this situation, circumstance, or experience may be right now at this present moment in time in the month of August, whether this may have happened a week ago or whether this may be coming up in the next couple of weeks here in the month of August. But it's coming across as someone needing to say something, get something off their chest. Maybe even here for some of you, bring something to light that is very, very important here, that is sincere. It's like a sincere concern or a sincere share here that needs to take place. All right, so let's take a look here at the next card. It says, you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations here. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy here, and that may be here the confidence that needs to be focused on here in regards to this pile, in regards to this mutual energy, that instead of looking at what may not be present, right, or what the past may be, or how things may have resulted in the past, or, made its way to, maybe a reoccurrent pattern of behavior here, or a mindset here. But there's room here for both of you to look at something a little bit differently this time around. So there's this sense of understanding that there is this sense of intellect. There's the sense here of being able to get in. I keep hearing this over and over again, like going back to when you first started dating, where whether it's dating or whether you first started your connection. I'm getting honeymoon phase here for some of you. There's something here about the honeymoon phase of this connection that is either missing, or there's this sense of wanting to get back to that, because there may be here some type of experience here, whether in this connection or in the past or recent past, that may have resurfaced here. And there could be here a little bit of that, like I said, it's coming across as apprehension. Okay. That's how this is coming across here. Someone just keeping something very closely guarded to their chest. All right, so let's take a look here at what potential blessings may be coming in your direction. All right, let's take a look. For you, I'm going to say this as exactly it just came through as I'm shuffling this deck right here. For some of you, you may be with someone. Okay, you may be with someone, or someone may be with you. This is within your connection, where there could have been here another person at some point in time, meaning when you guys met or started the relationship, there could have been here one person that either had just gotten out of a relationship, and so now you see that as, maybe I was the rebound, or maybe this person wasn't ready, or maybe it's you, the person who selected this group. And it could be that dynamic of being afraid to, or being concerned that the other person may see here, maybe a comment that you made here, and kind of point it back to either not being ready, or some type of old pattern of behavior here. But there's this concern that I'm getting here of someone having a pattern of behavior that, may be blocking that type of energy, right? There's a feeling of being guarded here, kind of keeping something secret, not saying something, or not being sincere about something that matters, meaning the heart of the matter. Okay, or matters of the heart is how I'm getting this also. Okay, but let's see here how what blessings may be coming in your direction. So now let's take a look, some blessings. And it's interesting that I was getting here bamboo, because there is this sense here. Look at that, you have a very, very beautiful card popping out of the deck, because I was getting here this energy here in regards to someone being, like the bamboo. It's very strong, right? But it's also flexible. So the flexibility here, okay? So being flexible here in something, or the flexibility here, and how that can be gauged here within this connection. Just letting you know here, modest, has the number 15, and confidence has the number 42. When we reduce the number 15 together, 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. Confidence also 42. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. The angel number here, 6 is here. You also have here in this pile the number 10. Now the number 10 is a cycle of completion. So for some of you, this jaded or guarded energy or energy of apprehension may be coming in on its tail end. It may be phasing out here, because as I put the spread here, the one that's closest to my left-hand side, which is a past or recent past, is this jaded energy, okay, or this guarded energy here. So for some of you, is the sense of, you're phasing out of this energy and kind of like moving into something a little bit, more confidence, more modesty, or more feeling more able to open up about something here in matters of either perspective or the heart. You do have here as a couple the Sun card in the blessing that's coming in, and you have the person holding the coin, all right? So with the Sun card here, I'm getting there's this sense of a new beginning, or again, personal growth, all right? And this personal growth, I'm saying that because this person is in this beautiful font here of water, or kind of like bowl of water, but what's in there, those are lotus flowers. And lotus flowers are all about having gone through the adversity, the challenge, the obstacle, and being able to rise above it. So again, for some of you here, there's this sense of trying to turn a new leaf, whether it be in the connection or in the relationship, or whether it be some type of self-sabotaging thought, limited belief, egotistical, sometimes maybe self-centered energy here that at times, especially when there's friction here, either you may jump into that energy, or your partner may jump into that energy. Again, kind of like a coping mechanism here is coming across, okay? And so that's why I feel that this bad reputation card may be here. But the blessing that's coming in your direction is the sense of something starting anew, something coming back to, again, it's coming across as personal growth. And this person is looking to my left-hand side, to the past or recent past. Now, even though this is the mutual energy that I'm getting right now at this moment in time, I'm just going to do this for a moment, just so you could take a look here at why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And remember that I just said that I'm getting a new beginning type of energy here. And this person is like, there's like a restart wanting to happen here in regards to the feeling of being guarded or being jaded here about something that may have happened here in the past or recent past. Now, whether that be individually or whether that be together as a couple. You also have as a couple here, again, the number 6 here, by the way. 42, number 42, like I cannot make this up here. And you guys saw that I shuffled this here. So number 42 and number 42. Again, you both have the number 6 coming up again. Now, person holding the coin is coming across as some sense of abundance. There's some sense of clarity that may be coming in for the both of you, okay? Now, whether it is intuitively here that either one of you is finally going to be able to step forward and really talk about what this heart of the matter is within the connection, whether or not this could be within the connection or matters of the heart, meaning the heart of your relationship, the stability, the foundation of your relationship. So the heart can also be symbolic. It could be that powerhouse here, type of energy here within your connection. So what is in the core or the foundation of your connection here? It may be something that needs to be discussed, something that needs to be looked at, something here that needs to be talked about and discussed about something here changing, or something maybe resurfaced here or surfaced here. And there's that sense of valuing this connection, right? So the person holding the coin is coming across as abundant or prosperous as well. Okay, so it's coming across as there could be here multiple either opportunities for this up here to be clearing up, as well as a very solid opportunity here for you both to start something new, to turn over a new leaf, or to really talk as friends. Because again, I'm getting here something having to do with the honeymoon phase. So there could be here a stark difference for some of you of how you communicated with each other at the start of your connection versus at how that communication may be happening right now, especially with the fact that Mercury is in retrograde. So that could be causing some type of friction here within your connection, okay? So especially if you have Virgo or Gemini somewhere or anywhere in your chart, because Mercury rules those two planets, right? And so again, that may be something here that needs to be taken a look at here. But the beautiful blessing here of, again, a dawn of a new day, a new beginning here, being able to overcome the obstacles, adversities here that may be either coming up, or like I said, this, you're coming at the tail end of this guarded energy. So this could be this brand new energy that can be coming up for you here. Okay, in the last 2 weeks of August. Let's take a look here. I'm feeling here intuition has a lot to do here with this connection. So there could be here an amplification of intuition. Not only is the cat here, but there's also here a horse, and horses are known to be extremely intuitive. So there's something here having to do with this intuition between you and your significant other here. Okay, your partner. Let's see what other blessings are coming into your energy fields here. And you have the Magician energy. I just spoke about Mercury. Guess what? Mercury is here, and so are the Seven of Cups. Like I said, there's a sense here of wishful thinking, okay? Which is the reason why this person, whether one of you or both of you, says something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. They're waiting for the right opportunity to either them or you, could be either one of you. There's someone here is waiting for the right opportunity to say, hey, listen, this is what I am really truly feeling. And there are multiple cups here. So although this card really talks about multiple options, I feel here that someone is looking for the right opportunity to come forth and discuss something that their heart is feeling strongly here. As I said at the top of the reading here a little while ago about Mercury, the Magician energy is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury here is all about thoughtful communication, clear-mindedness within the communication, and it makes a lot of sense that it is clarifying here the Sun card, okay? So there is the sense of clearing something out here during this Leo season, which by the way is almost at its final tail end as well. Or for some of you here until the summer season ends. Now, if you are within the United States, our summer season finishes around that autumn equinox. So it could be kind of like this new beginning could be coming in, or things could be shaping up for that new beginning. The Magician energy as well in tarot also talks about being resourceful. So there's this sense here that both of you here have the capacity, the resources, and the potential here to use all the resources available in order to, again, come up with multiple either ways or options on how to clear this energy up, or multiple opportunities for both of you to increase the prosperity and the abundance here within your connection. Now, remember, it doesn't always mean tangible type of abundance. It could, if both of you are looking forward to a specific goal or dream, but this could also be the abundance of love, the abundance of prosperity within your connection, the love languages here, being able to have more quality time together and things of that sort. Group number 2, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Group number 3, you selected the rainbow fluorite as well as the Cancer charm and the waning crescent moon. Because there's a moon here, especially with the fact that is, I want to say Waning Crescent. I believe I said that correctly. And I'm also getting, and of course it says Cancer there. I am getting here a lot of not only water energy, of course. There may be something very significant here connected to your connection here, group number 3, in regards to Cancer season. So it's either Cancer season or Cancer is a water sign. So water signs such as Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. Now, whether that be a person or the seasons having to do with some type of water sign, it is coming through very important here during this time. Now, we did just pass Cancer season, right? It just kind of ended not too long ago. So for some of you here, this energy in your mutual current energy right now may be connected to some things that may have been occurring or may have occurred, I should say, in Cancer. For others of you, something that may have occurred in Cancer season, but may still be either phasing itself out, closing itself out, or still in this recalibration mode, meaning it started in Cancer season and it's slowly adjusting, or, adjusting or opening up or something like that. That's how I'm getting, like some type of expansion is also what I'm getting here. But let's see how everything pulls together here with the rest of your reading. Now, as I said before, you do have preliminary cards here, but I will be shuffling here from these 2 decks in regards to the upcoming potential blessings that may be coming in your direction. Okay, so the first card you have here is Control. I'll talk about that in a minute. Something just came through when I said that. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. This feels like the romantic, super romantic pile here. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change of mind. Yeah, for some of you, it's as if there was something that was thought of in a specific or particular way, maybe around Cancer season, and maybe there's a change of mind now, like a different change of perspective, or a change of heart here as well. You have dispersion. Okay, diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve divisions. Yeah. It says lighten up. Yeah, something as it's like is resolving itself. Success. This is beautiful. Again, this is your mutual current energy. You have Queen rising. Now, don't worry about the fact that it says Queen. I'm just going to say King or Queen rising, okay, or royalty in the midst of rising, stepping into your power, praised, coming up, spotlight. Last but not least, you have you feel like home. And I'll read this a little later, okay? So first and foremost, I'm feeling here that this having to do, or that talks about control. By the way, there is the number 1 there. And 1 is coming across as the Ace in Tarot. Now, the Ace in Tarot is a brand new start or a new beginning in something here. And I feel, like I said at the top of the reading, that I was feeling here that there's a sense of a phase here kind of fizzling out. There could have been a phase here or a time frame here, whether before Cancer season or during Cancer season or from Cancer season to the present, where either one of you or both of you here had an expected outcome in something in particular. It could be something within your connection. It could be the dynamics in your connection. There could have been some goals here, some ideas, some thoughts, some type of like something that you want to get, improve upon, something that, has to deal with progression here. But I feel here that there was a sense of some of you having an expected outcome of something, maybe even micromanaging something here. Maybe this energy is still in effect right now for some of you, but there's the sense here of micromanaging or wanting to control either an outcome or having an expectation here of something, whether it's an expectation of either one of you expecting something from the other. Okay, so there's a sense of expectation, or for either one of you or both of you being very resistant here in letting something go or surrendering to the process here of a new beginning, a new phase, a sense of growth or transformation, as in the phoenix here. Because as you know, the phoenix rises from the ashes. So that means something has to burn down, something has to crumble in order for that to be washed away or to be, pushed aside, so that there's a clean slate and something can start anew or grow from that experience, right? Which again, I'm getting the number 1 here as the ace, or the aces in tarot. And the aces in tarot are about the new beginning, a new start. Not the same way it was before, but something completely different this time around. So for some of you, you may be going through a new phase here, or a new chapter or a new era here within your connection, okay? And that's how this is coming across here. Now remember here, group number 3, that whatever you resist is what persists. So there could be here kind of like a change of mind here, okay? Either one of you convincing the other, or the other one convincing the other, however they may be, or maybe even a compromise here on something that, has been a little bit difficult to kind of either change, whether that's a self-sabotaging thought, limited belief, whether it's the manner in which you see each other's love language, whether it's how you communicate with each other, whether you both have the same goal but may have different roads on getting to that same goal, right? May have different paths or different ideas. There could be here either a change of heart on something, a change of mind of something here. But regardless of what this may be, I feel that at the end of the day, the main focus here is love. It's the love that you share with one another. It's the attraction, the bonding. I'm getting here like very deep-rooted sense of friendship here. For some of you, you may have been friends for a long time before you transitioned into having a more committed relationship. For others of you, this is feeling as if this is a seasoned couple, meaning quite enough years together, whether that's married, whether that's living together, whether that is being each other's life partners. But I'm getting here the feeling of comfort, of stability, a feeling of home here within each other's presence and with each other's kind of energy. Because I'm feeling this energy being like one here, like this kind of unity here. So the energy of love here says, behold the world through the eyes of love. So anything that may be happening here, as far as challenges, obstacles, delays, situations, circumstances, events, life's ups and downs, I feel that there's a sense here of unity. There's a sense of wanting to rise from whatever obstacle, challenge, and doing so, or at least the goal is to maintain the energy of unity, of togetherness, of stability here. Okay, so it's like having a very kind of, I'm hearing rock. So having a rock or kind of stable, a stability here, as solid as a rock type of energy is what I'm getting here. There's a sense of either one of you or both of you being very much in your yin energy. Okay, now I'm not saying that, it could be both of you being in your yin energy, being receptive, allowing things to flow, surrendering through the process. So of course, that could be both of you. Could be the king and the queen rising, as in both of you, fine tuning here or tying loose ends in your quote unquote kingdom or empire or family, a family life, home life, or connection here together as a couple. And, really rising up together. there is a sense here of this power couple energy here. So for you, group number 3, I'm getting as if there are people from the outside looking into your connection, either complimenting the fact that, you both are a power couple, or being praised in the manner in which certain things or the successes here that you are building together, not so much apart, but more together, right? Is how this is coming across. There's a sense here of either one of you or both of you being more, leaning more into the tendency of, let's work this out. Let's talk about this. Kind of like I'm getting a person who's very much nurturing and compassionate, and that, really kind of tries to restore here whatever division, meaning two people having two separate visions but coming together, kind of realigning. And that may be both of you, and it could be here like one person could be at the spotlight or in the forefront one day, and then the other maybe, a couple months later. So I'm getting this type of like working together type of energy, which could be the reason that I'm getting kind of like this power couple energy here. Okay. There could be here either one of you or both of you right now at this moment in time having this energy of wanting to lighten up the mood, or wanting to lighten things up here. Some of you may be seeing some type of celebration or success coming up here in the last 2 weeks of August coming through. Okay, so for some of you here that I'm getting, there's this sense of kind of like a congratulations or some type of celebration here coming up. For some of you, it may be an anniversary. For others of you, it could be a birthday. It could be a gathering. It could be something, maybe even if it's just a small milestone here. But I'm getting here, there's some type of successes. Now, whether that success is coming individually, either one of you individually, or whether that success is coming together as a couple, like finally, buying a car together, buying a home, finally, going and to this next step. For some of you, is an ascension of commitment here. That could be the next step here for some of you. But I am getting that type of energy. Something is going to be in the spotlight. So it's either one of you, it could be in your careers or your endeavors, or there's something here that's going to be the focal point here in regards to this type of growth or transformation here. Some of you here have rekindled. Okay, so there could be here this energy of rekindling, or again, tying loose ends. So there's this feeling here of a united front in the home. Okay, or there's something here coming up as united front is what I keep hearing here. You have here as a couple, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring so much happiness and peace. And again, this lightening up is like there's a sense here of illumination kind of type of energy. I'm also hearing kind of like reflection. Like there's a sense of gratitude here, like looking back at either something or perhaps this accomplishment or this success that may bring up or may stir feelings here of the good old days. Okay, and this is why, for some of you, it's feeling here like this is a seasoned couple. Now, for some of you who might say, well, listen, we just started dating a few months ago, or, it hasn't been that long we've been together. There's an energy here between the both of you where that's generated within your energy field. It could be either intuitively, it could also be here intuitively, where there is a sense of familiarity here. Okay, there's a sense here maybe of even past lives here, as if you may have known each other in the past. Or there could be here some of you that might have kind of seen each other in a high and by, but then decided to move this connection to the next step. Okay, but I'm getting here, there's this sense here of something having to either feel like home or trying to create a home together. Okay, there's a feeling here for some of you that there could be a little bit of a bumpiness happening here, and there's this kind of like still developing that energy of things flowing in the home front. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? Group number three, let's see what blessings are coming in your direction, potentially here in the next 2 weeks, of August, or for some of you, this may resonate a little bit longer into September. Okay. So let's see how this, energy, is coming through for you. Group number three, you have the door to spirit, lighten your load, and door to romance. Okay, so yes, I do feel that there's a sense of romance here for sure. Okay, you have the number 33, angel number 33. Okay, 3 plus 3 is also the number 6, so I'm getting that as well. I'm also getting the number here 32. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So whatever challenges you may have been experiencing here, that both of you were either micromanaging, or one of you was micromanaging, or both of you were micromanaging, or having an expected outcome or a sense of expectations, I feel here in, that's coming in as a blessing for both of you here, is the sense of lightening the load, lightening the load of the responsibilities, or lightening the load of looking at something from only one way, or in one way only here. I'm seeing here the dove. Okay, so there could be here a reconciliation of some sorts. Maybe some of you here were, as I said, feeling a bit of tension here between the both of you, and maybe this is the reason why the phoenix is here. A new phase, a rekindling, a renewal, some type of transformation here. Okay, there could have been here something that, as I said at the top of the reading, whatever you resist to change persists in energy here, and that could have been here the energy here. That could be the energy that's brewing here, or that was brewing here for some of you, because there was this feeling here of like pulling something in both directions here. Okay, but the blessing of door to spirit is really just this awareness, this awakening, sort of speak, being able to look at something from a new perspective, a new light, and not only that, but coming together to lighten the load here of whatever may have been a little bit taxing, whether that's emotionally, mentally, energetically, okay, or even just physically, kind of like the running around here type of energy. Okay, but there's this sense here of coming to some type of illumination about something here that may have been very much difficult to let go of here in the past or recent past. This person's head is towards this light energy, or this sense of illumination, and this person is pointing here to the past or recent past, but also pointing here at this door to spirit. So there's this sense here of having to either have an awareness here of cleaning, or having this kind of clean slate type of energy here between the both of you. Like I said here with the number 1, I'm getting this ace type of energy, a new beginning, an energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love, starting to look at, or continuing to have love as the main focus here, as you may either be exiting a transition, or going through some type of growth or growing pains here within your connection. Okay, so that's how that's coming across. You do have here the door to romance, and for some of you here, there's this sense of, once there is a feeling of lightening the load of something here, whether it's something that's been on your mind, or something that you may feel as a couple that may be burdening both of you, or the pressures or responsibilities here of something, there could be here this sense of, again, kind of restoring or rekindling or reignited romance within your connection here, because I'm getting something like second time around, or second phase here. Okay, so I'm getting like a cut act 2, like that type of energy. Okay, here is like there's something, and then there's like a sense of transformation and doing something again, like a restart here type of energy that's coming through. I don't know what that may mean here for some of you, but I am getting kind of like a restart button here being pressed here, whether energetically, whether it's something that needs to be discussed and will be discussed here, or may be discussed here, or handled with tender loving care or compassion here. But there's this feeling here of reignited passion coming through here in this connection. Okay, we're gonna take a look at more blessings here that may be coming in your direction in either these last 2 weeks of August, or for some of you this may be a little it may go a little bit further into September here, but we'll see. So we have the door to spirit, lighten your load, and door to romance. Beautiful romance. Door to spirit and door to romance. Both doors. I'm getting here an opening, an opportunity. For some of you, even deciding new paths here within your connection and how to strengthen the support system between the both of you, right? Or how to restore this energy or this feeling of home. Because again, I'm going back to what this says. It says, being with you reminds me of simpler times. So there could be here some type of energy that felt a little bit heavy here of some sorts. You bring me so much happiness and peace. So there's this kind of like restoration type of energy that I'm getting here. Building back, stepping into your power as a couple, really shining the light on whatever it is that's causing, look at that, exactly, shining the light. Look what came out. I'll talk about that in a minute. Shining the light here of something that may have felt burdensome or may feel a little burdensome, but now the energy is lifting. Now, very important here, because this came up twice here, and I'll explain what that is. The earth is right on this person's back. The earth could be symbolic here of earth signs, and earth signs being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, those are the 3 earth signs. Now, this could be either a person. Either one of you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your astrological chart as your sun, moon, rising Venus, or just have a lot of earth on your chart. That's number one. The reason I'm bringing this up as an emphasis is because this popped out of the deck, and that is the Hermit card in Tarot. And that is ruled by Virgo. And Virgo is an earth sign. Okay, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, that earth energy is coming through again. Now, the only difference here is that Virgo rules the Hermit card in Tarot. And there's this sense here of enlightenment of some sorts. Now, this flew out of the deck, but it would fall under this first card here where it says door to spirit. So Hermit energy in Tarot is all about self-reflection here. It's all about what's going on the inside. It's all about learning from past mistakes, learning from either expected outcomes or situations where there was an expectation, or even trying to control something here in some way, shape, or form. And there's this sense here of letting that energy go and really looking past the micromanaging here and looking towards how to either, number one, look at the self-reflection with individually or together as a couple, or looking at how, because this person's gaze is coming directly into this lighten your load. So there's this sense of trying to reflect or reflecting or looking at something from a closer or a different perspective, understanding what it is that needs to be let go and what needs to be enlightened here. Let's take a look at what else is coming across here as your blessing that's coming in. What other blessing is coming in here for group number 3? Upcoming potential blessings coming in your direction. Okay, I'll do that. It's fine. I'll take that one too. You have the King of Wands and the Magician energy. Now you also have here the Four of Pentacles. There's something and you know what? I'm not surprised it came over here. Okay, not surprised it popped up in this end, because the Four of Pentacles is someone trying to hold on to something, trying to hold on to something that's valuable. And that may be this energy that needs to be either cleared or discussed here in this mutual energy, because there's something of value here that either one of you or both of you are holding on to. And when we're talking about manifestation, okay, and we're talking about wanting to, allow things to grow and to flow, there can't be, or there shouldn't be, the energy of an unexpected outcome or an expectation. Okay, and there is there's this sense of something or someone here trying to hold on to something that's important to them, something they're trying to hold something on here. And this is saying here that the blessing that's coming in is the energy of letting that important maybe thing go, because in allowing yourselves to surrender to the process and to the flow, you will be able to enjoy the divine gifts, the divine timing, the things that are meant to be in your path or in your energy field. The King of Wands energy is that fire energy. Okay, so here, this is fire. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however that may show up. And the King of Wands is passionate. The King of Wands is someone who looks at the solutions, the resolutions of things, okay, is ambitious, has the fire energy, is about action. And that's the energy here that's kind of, like I said, reignited passion here. The door to romance is fire, believe it or not, because we're talking about reigniting the action of the love being an action, a verb. Okay, and so this King of Wands is that type of energy. You also have here the Magician energy. Now, the Magician energy in tarot is right under the door to romance. Now, the Magician energy in tarot is ruled by Mercury, which right now at this moment in time is in retrograde and will continue to be in retrograde until August 27th. So there could be here a little bit of friction being felt here, okay, within the constraints, within the unification, or within your your relationship. There could be here something restraining or feeling a little bit constrained, which is the reason why that heart is in a cage and the cage door is open. Okay, so there may have been a little bit of friction here, but the blessing that's coming in is really looking at the resources, the tools needed in order how to restore or how to reignite this passion and this romance within this connection. Okay, how can we still make it feel like home when there are situations, circumstances, or events here that may be a little bit burdensome? How can we rise above the situation, circumstance, or event, like the king rising or the queen rising? How can we step into our power and create a successful outcome here in whatever it is that we're trying to create a new phase about? The energy of love. Through love is how this can be seen as well, okay, or how can this be worked on as well, okay? Another thing that I'm getting here with the Magician energy, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so there may be a little bit of this tug or pull or that communication because Mercury rules thoughtful communication. By the way, my Mercury is in Gemini, which is the reason why you hear me kind of stumbling a little bit here within this reading, because when Mercury is in retrograde, communication tends to be a little bit choppy here. But this is saying that you have the tools necessary. You just need to open either your heart, or you need to open yourself up to the vulnerabilities here, something that you may have been a little bit apprehensive of, right? Because before this key opened this cage for that love to flow, this cage was closed, right? So this is talking about opening yourself up and really sharing with each other that which feels like home to you within your connection. Group number 3, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to write down below in the comment section, and I'll see you soon.